from. I did not spend much time at the center where I went to test my weight, and I went to the same spot hoping to find the same scale, and then I found a new scale because the old scale is not working anymore. This is me at the start of my journey. I was not sure if I am going to keep up with the morning runs and the evening workouts. Obviously, I was unfit, I was weighty, and clearly I wasn't happy with how I looked. As you can tell, I am observing myself from my screen and I'm not proud of what I see. I decided just wearing those shoes and walking outside kickstarts the process, and I will push through no matter what. And so I geared up. And this is me making sure that I do something that benefits me, something that I'm proud of, something that improves my health and grows me. And stepping outside in the morning cold is strength enough. My midsection, of course, didn't look the way I wanted it to look. But moving, even if it's walking, as long as I move my body outside, fasting in the morning is how I tackled my first frog of the day. After this activity, nothing else in the day would bring me down, because I have swallowed my frog of the morning, my frog of the day, every day for the next 75 days. So in this video, you're going to see my activities in week 4 and the progress that we have been able to have for the last 30 days since we started this challenge. Stay with me and observe everything. Give me your feedback in the comment section. I would really appreciate your input. Sometimes I run, and when I get to my 6-kilometer run, I just tell God, thank you, God. What a human machine you made. Because it's not easy with everything, has life going and everything. I just can't tell you how strong I feel. Hi guys, how are you doing? Yeah. There is noise. There's a building being built right behind us, and of course there's a lot of noise. So I hope you're good. Today is day 23 of our challenge. I did not manage to go run. It's one of those days when you don't have a very good night. You don't sleep very well. For that reason, I'm scratching my head because I'm just from the 30-minute HIIT workout. And as you can tell, my body is still sweating by itself. Yes, it's 30 minutes. And yes, it was a lot intense and sweaty. As you can see, my body still wants to release that salt, that sweat, that fat. Yeah, day 23. So we are going on hard, and please make sure you stay with me until we test and see. 75 hard. This is day 23. How many are there to go? Please leave it in the comment section. And it's not easy, I must tell you. It's commitment, it's discipline, and it's showing up either way. Let me see you. Stay updated, all right? Stay updated on this journey. It's real life, it's real adjustments in activities on my days. Yeah, we create our health, and this is where we do. Actually, I'm in the kitchen. Yes, so please stay with me and let's see what happens in this challenge. I can already see my face transforming slowly by slowly. For the rest of the body, it's really hard to tell. All I can tell right now is that my clothes are fitting much better. Those that were tight, they're no longer that tight per se. But as you can tell, my midsection is still, we're still working on that. So please stay tuned and let us keep this fire burning.
Mommy, you did good number. And I made me.
Good boy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. And then it's strong.
Hello guys, it's day 24 of 75 hard challenge.
75. My calendar.
Yeah, that's all you're going to hear today because it's day 24. I think that's what you have to know. We're just coming back from our 10-kilometer run. We did 10 because we don't want to be late for work. And now I have to go and prepare breakfast eat with my baby, and go to work. I took progress photos on a daily basis. Okay, there are days I missed to take some, but I did take progress photos. I've been using them on my TikTok and some shorts on YouTube, and I really enjoyed that exercise. It keeps me in check and shows me what is improving. I'm back from day 25 morning run. It's a Friday. Date what? It's Friday 30th. Friday 30th, January 2026. And I'm back from this being my day 25 of the challenge. Yeah, I started off like 5 days after January. And yes, I am back and I am so exhausted. Let's move strong. This is oat topped up with fruits. This is papaya, mango, and moringa powder, and some cinnamon and some chia seed topping, or rather sprinkled. So this has pretty much been my breakfast throughout this time. Hi, my baby.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
I see you, cuckoo. Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
Tunaenda salon.
Tunaenda salon. My sister is leaving the country tomorrow, and I decided to do my hair so that I can be able to go with them. Stay tuned because I'll show you videos of them. Video. Yeah. Like kaudu video ndo bugaga kaudu. Tayo mere.
Hi. I'm so happy right now because it has taken God's faithfulness, pia consistency, and now I'm here, I'm traveling. Sahi naenda kuvuka borders, si ati niko rahisi, nimepush. But I thank God he has been faithful. Kumwamini, it's the greatest thing you can do. Ukikosa kumwamini hiyo mambo hata haiwezi enda vizuri. Whether hizi vitu zinatakanga consistency, God sana, God hapo ndiye mwanzo. And now we are here traveling. Wazazi wangu ndo hawa hapa wanafurahia sana. Ukienda remember uko na family pia. So uko na familia wanakushikilia from day one. So ukienda huko, don't lose yourself. Always remember the responsibilities you have back home.
And who is that?
And this is my son, Liam. Amenikosha sana pia.
Good.
Barikiwa na Mungu. Fanya kazi na ukae na roho ya kupenda wazazi wako na watu wako wale wengine. Pea watu heshima hata huko umeenda au wapee heshima, maana ndio wakuu wako huko. Wakusaidie wewe na wafanye kazi yao mzuri. Nakuombea mambo mzuri na Mungu akubariki. Safari njema.
Nafurahia ni kuna tumeng'ang'ana, mambo mingi tumepitia kuhusu mtoto wetu Mili mpaka Mungu akafikisha wakati ile wake. Sasa tunasahau Mungu amefanya jambo kuhusu mtoto wetu. Mungu ambariki, Mungu amuongoze. Mungu alifikisha ahadi kuvumilia, kusuduka, kung'ang'ana, kufuria na Mungu akaingiza. Sasa tunafurahia sasa matunda mtoto wetu sasa. Mungu aende na yeye safari mzuri, safari ya mambo mazuri. Mungu amuongoze.
These are my parents, the people that melts my heart any day. And this is my baby sister. I was so happy and proud of her for everything she's done. She's also a Gen Z and a single mom, and I am really proud of her for taking up the challenge to push through life and do better for herself. And this is amazing. I'm so happy with the hair. As you can see, I'm tilting my head to see it on the mirror on the screen. After collecting her documents from the agency, we proceeded to the airport, and this is us escorting her to make sure that she gets there safely. I'm telling you, I was so proud. It's been so long since I was at the airport, and I am so proud of her for having pushed through and remained still throughout the year to work in that progress for her. So all the best to her. She starts her journey in a new country. May she thrive. Hi guys, so today is day 29 of our 75 hard phase 1. There will be phase 2, and it's date 3. It's date 3 of February. So that is to say, I started my 75 hard phase 1 on date 4. That would be on the first Sunday of January 2026. So today is day 29, and I just came back from my run, and today I felt something I have never felt since I started this challenge, and I was scared. Okay, I was scared, and in the morning when I woke up, I didn't feel the energy to go out to run or jog. I honestly wasn't feeling the strength. There was just something about, I woke up not feeling energized or energetic enough to go out for run. I usually run first thing in the morning. The only thing I have when I wake up before the run is water, nothing else. And I find it better like that because I don't get cramps or those pains from the stomach and all that. I don't get those. That's why I prefer to run fasting before I have breakfast, before I take anything heavy. But today, after the 6-kilometer run, after the 6 kilometer, I usually go stretch myself to prepare my hamstrings again so that they can jog or run back home. All right. So it's 12 kilometers, 6 going, 6 back. So after the 6 going, I stretch my hamstrings, my leg to ease the tension, the pressure, the stress, so that I can now resume my run. I usually stretch for about 5-15 minutes, and then I head back. I start jogging back home. Now today something very strange happened, because when I started stretching myself towards the end, I felt dizzy. I felt so dizzy. I did not feel myself, and I was not in control of my body for a straight up whole minute. For a second I wondered, wait a minute, could I just faint in some outdoors place and nobody really sees that? Because okay, I understand I did not fall down. I just had this dizzy feeling that I almost fell, but I didn't fall. I don't know what that should actually look like. Have you ever felt like it's like a seizure? You have not fallen down, you're still standing, but you're not in control of your body. Your everything is just heavy. Your head, your hands, you're just lagging your body like this, and there's nothing. It was just the most horrible thing today. And I felt so scared. I wondered how I'm going to go back home. Usually I leave the phone in the house. I go out without a phone. I couldn't, even if I wanted, I couldn't just take a ride home. And I felt, because I usually jog, I don't think it would do any harm to walk. So after that feeling, I took a minute to just digest what just happened, and then I decided to walk back home. For the first time in this challenge, I decided I will walk and not try to run. Unfortunately, that didn't go very far, because I think I walked for about 1 kilometer, and then I felt that doesn't, there's no pain, there's nothing other than that. And I wondered, why is that? Maybe I did not take enough water yesterday, or I have not fueled. Maybe I ate too little last night. But again, I remember that last night I had one butternut chapati with njahe. Of course, a small portion, not a lot of it, but a whole chapati is a lot. So I should have the energy for this morning. But the previous 2 weekend days that I was resting, I did not eat enough. I wouldn't say it's enough. So I think the calorie deficit thing is catching up with me now. Leaving a huge deficit is I've not really left a huge deficit. I think I've maintained a calorie deficit of about 400 to 700 calories. I don't know if that's too much. You guys tell me in the comment section. But today I felt dizzy for the first time since I began the challenge. And I think I should do better in how I fuel myself and how I hydrate to make sure that my body stays healthy and well and not feel that kind of feeling ever. Okay. So that was it for today. And I think in the evening, once I run in the morning, in the evening, what I do is not necessarily workout. It's literally stretching. It's a Pilates that focuses on specific area, maybe the upper body, the arms, the stomach area or the midsection, the core. Most of the time, that's what I usually do. Yeah, and I think I will try. No, today I can't. I'm leaving. I'll be getting off work from around 7. So I don't think I will have the lights to record my evening session, but that I will do about 30 minutes to an hour to stretch so that we can do the run again tomorrow and hope we don't feel that feeling again. I was literally terrified, all right? But funny enough, after I walked for like a kilometer, I still tried jogging because I felt, wait a minute, why am I even feeling cold? Because I was starting to feel cold because of walking. There is wind on the highway because I ran on the highway and there are vehicles passing by, and I felt like, how do people walk? It's starting to feel cold and I don't like it. So I forced myself to jog. So I jogged for about 4 kilometers home. All right. So I did allow myself grace to observe and feel my body. And and I felt like maybe that's a dizzy from stretching. It had an effect and I don't know. And maybe I'll observe and see what happens. Or maybe I'm pregnant already. I don't think so. It's by a long shot. I don't think so. But it did cross my mind, and we know that sometimes the family planning fails, and maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. I have no idea, and I can't imagine that right now. We are still in the first phase of 75 hard. In the second phase, I agree, maybe not, but the first phase, that should not happen. I should go down up to at least 70 kgs to be comfortable with that. I don't know. For my own good. The weight should go down up to 70 for me to be comfortable having that conversation again. 80s is a lot. Now, I haven't checked my weight for the last, I think I checked my weight on day 7 of this challenge, and after that I've not checked my weight again. Now I will check my weight. Today is date 29. Today is date 3, meaning the day 29 of the challenge, meaning tomorrow is day 30 and tomorrow is Wednesday, and on Thursday I have a very busy active day at work. Therefore that's when I intended to go check my weight, but I will not because I'll be engaged fully. But on Friday morning, first thing, I will go check my weight. Meaning, if you will watch this video on, if you'll be watching this video on 7th or Sunday 8th, you will be seeing the weight after 30 days of consistent workout and whole food diet, breakfast, lunch and supper, maintaining a calorie deficit of about 400 to 700, running 3 to 4 times a week, or jogging or walking, however you like to call it. Maybe you can interpret that to about 13,000 steps a day or more, because 13,000 is only from the run and it's in the morning, meaning for the rest of the day I'll still be walking, and that means I'll be having more steps. So I can't necessarily say that's my step. So it's a jog in the morning and a workout in the evening, and of course my daily activities. So you will be looking at what happens if you maintain a consistency. I have seen changes, whether or not the scale speaks the same or says the same thing or confirms what I've been seeing. My clothes are fitting much better. The kitenge dress I wore on Sunday, today's Tuesday, I wore on Sunday is a kitenge I couldn't wear before because it used to tighten. It used to be so tight on me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do anything. Even sitting was a problem. But I wore it on Sunday and it held no area of my body, not my thighs, not my stomach area, nothing. It just was fitting perfectly. And as usual, when my husband was zipping it up on the back, was like, wait a minute, is this the dress? I had to adjust myself, struggle to like zip up the dress, and was like, yeah, that's the dress. And I was like, clearly you've lost weight. Whether or not the scale reads the exact amount you're thinking, you have clearly lost weight, and I'm so glad. So whatever the number we see on the scale, I know I have lost weight, and most importantly, I have lost fat, not water weight. I could still hold water weight, especially right now because I'm running. When you run, 48 hours after the run, you still 24 to 48 hours after the run, you still hold water. There are things you can do to flush out the water, like taking a lot of fiber and vegetables and all. But whether or not you manage to flush out all the water, the most important thing is I have lost weight, and I have seen that in my clothing, in how I look. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, I am so grateful and I am so strong. Sometimes I run, I jog, and taking progress photos is amazing. My posture is improving. The first pictures I took, I had every time I took back photos, I saw my shoulders begging or tilting to one side. That is improving, and it really shows how important it is to take these progress photos. Even if you don't like how you look at the beginning of these photos, you will continue to see improvement on every shot. Day 30 is tomorrow. On the morning of day 30, I wasn't sure how my body is going to react, considering on day 29, I almost fainted stretching at 6 kilometers because I almost lost my consciousness. Like, I don't know what happened, but I almost literally lost consciousness. However, I still had to go, and I still made sure that I woke up on day 30 and still go outside and run. I trust that everything that happened has a reason, and body tries to communicate somehow what's really happening from the inside. And because I know I have pushed myself this far, I cannot stop now. And so I geared up and decided to go outside because I have built a lot of strength, and I cannot stop because of one moment or one momentarily setback of feeling a bit dizzy. Good morning. I am back from our day 30 run. It's day 30. Man, we keep going strong. I have jogged 10 kilometers, 5 to and 5 from, so that's 10. And man, do my legs feel it? Yeah. So I feel good. I feel stronger. The runs are getting easier. Even though my feet are still struggling to adjust, I'd say they are better than how we started. They used to ache, literally. Even now they feel they're crampy, not really ache or that insufferable kind of pain. Right now it's the cramps for I don't know what, but anyway, so we're here. It's day 30, but we're not going to weigh ourselves today because I still have to go to work. And tomorrow I still have to go to work because there is an event that I have to go to. And we're going to weigh on Friday. I hope you will be there to see what we've managed to accomplish within those 30 days. Of everything we've been able to do so far. So let me see you at the weighing scale. Yes, it's time for that progress photo that I usually post on TikTok and shorts on YouTube. And I just got back from the run, and as you can tell, I am very sweaty. Running or jogging or walking outside for 10 kilometers is no small thing, it's a big thing. It's also not beginner effort, is almost athlete level kind of discipline. And honestly speaking, I'm so proud of myself. I can clearly see the changes. I can clearly see some improvement, and while it's not drastic, it's not meant to be dramatic. So we move and keep the discipline and work on those results, and eventually they will be pretty much undeniable. And for right now, this is it. And as you can tell, I am loving what I'm seeing. I don't know if you are, but you don't have to. Point is, I know how I started, and I know how I felt then and how I feel now, and I am proud of who I'm becoming. I am no longer working on pushing for who for the future. I am literally proud of who I am becoming, because I am becoming her. That person, that disciplined, that committed, that person who keeps promises to herself. And that's who I'm becoming. Better, stronger, wiser, smarter, and all these things are working all together. And it's not just exactly how I look, it's how I feel, and it's how I live, it's how I do the things that I do. So this is one thing, and it's a win for me. I am sweaty. It's disgusting, I know, but that's exactly what it takes to lose weight every single day, every single time. I want you to know that rest is also part of weight loss. Sleeping better is part of weight loss. If you do those things, you will avoid injuries. Rest when you need to. This is morning of day 32 when I'm going to do my weigh-in. This is my first weigh-in since the one I did on day 7. And I woke up and went to the bathroom, and now I decided to just take that photo from the mirror. Is it a photo or a video? And this is how I look from a distance. Yes, and I'm so proud. The yoga pant I'm wearing, I've not worn it for a long time because it couldn't fit properly. And clearly, it now looks actually good on me. Yeah, so let's go see what happened to my body for the last 30 days of discipline and workout and eating well and fueling. Actually, food is no longer just food for me, it's fuel. Good morning, you guys. It's day 33, 32, is it? No, it's day 32. And today, instead of going for the route, I usually go to run 10 kilometers. I'll be walking, not running, walking towards the center where I did my first, or rather my second weight test. My original weight before starting this challenge was 85.8, 85.9, something like that. And after 7 days into the challenge, I went on the same spot again and I tested for weight. That would be 7 days after I started the challenge. So day 7, I went and tested my weight again, and I had lost 0.9, and that I was at 84.9.8. It was doing something like that, 84.9 kgs. That would be the second time. That would be the second time on day 7. Today is day 32. I am going to the same exact weighing scale to test how much I've been able to lose within the period of, I've been very consistent, running 3 to 4 days a week, mostly 3 days a week, and doing exercises like Pilates in the evening for 5 days a week, and strength training in the evenings most of the time. So I want to go see what happens when you keep a discipline of eating only whole food, homemade meals, and exercising consistently for 30 days. Now this is me, and I decided to take that walk because I don't have a weighing scale in the house. I feel like weighing scale in the house would literally give me anxiety to always want to step on the scale, and I think I would like to concentrate on doing the work, not the skill most of the time. So I am taking that walk. It's going to take me about 30 minutes or 40 minutes to get there, and to see what we've been working on, if there's any weight gain or weight loss. Bottom line is, the weighing scale will literally help in a way to confirm that everything I have been able to see for the period I have been putting effort and hard work and not quitting made any difference. So yeah, I don't want to depend on the scale to tell me my progress. However, here are a few things to note before the scale. My clothes fit well. In fact, they're very loose, and that's a very good thing. I feel better in terms of strength. When I run, I no longer feel short of breath too quickly. I am able to run up a hill that almost felt like it's going to kill me on the first day, and now I am running through and finishing and continuing with my jog without actually ever stopping, and that makes me feel awesome. Now, I do not know if the scale will reflect that, but most importantly, I hope it does, because to be honest, it's a lot of work. If you haven't seen my previous videos, this is not how I looked. This is probably how I looked. Yeah, and now I look better. You can tell my shoulders are much square. These collarbone that are showing up from here, they never used to show because I wasn't looking like this. So you can tell that when I actually flex a bit, you can see the collarbones coming through. My arms are actually getting toned and losing a bit of weight on them because I had a lot of weight in my hands as well. So I really hope that this weighing scale reflects everything that my eyes can be able to see. I want to put my phone down and show you how I look because this is exactly the same outfit I'll be wearing. It's morning, it's actually 6 a.m. in the morning. So if you can't see me properly, I'm simply using my light bulb from my living room. This is how I look. Funny enough, I think I have some hips which I didn't think I actually have. They were all gone in the weight, in the fat rolls and everything. So I think my muscle glutes is starting to show. It's a lot of my evening workout. So the run in the morning utilizes fat. The evening Pilates or HIIT workout focuses on specific areas, which is exactly what shapes the body. Like the arms, I will be doing the arms exercises. The back, I'll be doing some weight, using some weight. I'll be doing some exercises for the upper back. I'll be focusing on my abdominal area to build some core strength and even help with a little bit of burning the fat. I have thighs. I do have thighs. Yes, I am a girl who have thighs. So if I don't do exercises that also attacks those areas, I may actually just still have those big heavy thighs. And if we know where the weight is hiding, we are able to target that. So the run is good overall. It utilizes fat or uses much fat, and in the evening we continue that burning process and focusing on the areas that the fats hide in. So my people, without any more stalling stories, let's head over to the weighing scale. Pray for me, the weight range to expect on the weighing scale. Yeah, I have thought this through because I don't want to stress myself out. It's between a loss of it's between what? Okay, so I was at 84.9. So the weight to look for or to expect on the weighing scale is about what? 81.9, which is unlikely apparently, or 81.5, which is unlikely, which is weird. I don't know why. I've worked very hard, and an 83. I think seeing 83 would really feel hurtful. It would feel hurtful after everything I've put this body through. To see 83 in 3 weeks, I have only lost just 1 kg. No, that wouldn't be right. So that's the weight range to expect. 81 to 83 point something, and I hope it's on the 80s, 81 or less, not more than that. Either way, any kind of drop is a win apparently. But let's see how we feel for the first time weighing on day 32, 3 weeks later, of consistency, of hard work, of commitment, of discipline. Let's see what that amounts to. Here we are. Oh, you didn't think I was going to walk outside with that little top, that sports bra thingy, right? You didn't expect that, do you? All right, so this is what we're wearing. It's literally just a shirt dress. It's very long. We're going to walk for those 40 minutes or more. get to the scale, weigh. I have literally not taken water, nothing. I've just washed my face and applied absolutely zero, nothing on it. Yes, the glow is real. Yes, it's happening with exercises and water and food and all that. So don't ask me what I did. That's exactly what I'm doing. Lots of water, lots of whole foods, and a lot of sweating. That's what I've been doing. So I've literally washed my face and done absolutely zero things with it other than wipe the water off. I've not taken a bath. Apparently, when the skin hydrates, it adds to the weight. Now, I do not know. I ate yesterday 3 times I'm supposed to before the weigh-in. But this morning I woke up, took nothing, went to the bathroom, and now we have to go step on the scale. I've been walking and walking. I'm still not there yet. You want to know what's on my mind? I'm like, will I be walking like this and then go disappoint myself, or be proud of myself? Yeah. I don't know. We'll just see on the scale once we get there. I'm still walking. I've not gotten to the place where I weighed myself first, and it's not close to home either. So let's count this as another workout. Let's count this as another workout, to be honest, because I'm not yet there. I'm still walking. I just decided to check in with you, and just to tell you, in case you're wondering, yes, I am thinking, will I walk like this for, I don't know, 30-40 minutes just to see something that makes me feel awful? Absolutely not. Yes, it does cross my mind, but I know I've worked for whatever it is. I will see on that scale. And yes, it's a bit much. Okay, are here, you guys. Let's go in and see what happens. There are people there. The scale I went there to use is not in use. I had to use a new one, and here is the weight on the scale. 2.5. 82.5, you guys. And right there is the scale I previously used to weigh myself. Apparently it's no longer working. And this is the new scale now. And it says that we are at 82.5. There we are. That's everything we've worked for the last 30 days. Let's keep going and see. There you have it. 82.5 from 84.9. Yes, we walked all that way for that. Now let's go back home the same way we came. So that's a hospital. You can't just sit there and digest your information. There are people who need medical attention. I don't. I went there to check my weight. And turns out the weighing scale I went there for, it's not the same one I used. Now we will never know if it says the same thing. But I am still very happy. We are within the range for which we came for. 82.5 is not bad. Not great, but not bad. Totally worth it. The effort, totally worth everything. I started at 85, now we are at 82. It means we have lost about 3.8 kgs so far in the first month, and that's amazing. Within a month you can lose between 3 to 4.5 kgs within 1 month. I have lost 3.9, 3.8, and that's amazing. That's good, and I am proud of myself for that. I am definitely not disappointed having walked all the way here to just simply check my weight, and the rest of my day is good. And today my next plans is more of a rest day because I'm also not going to work. Yes, I still woke up early to literally come and weigh myself for you guys. So after now, the rest of the day is me and my son, and we'll just have a lot of fun today. So I hope this results of mine motivates you. There's a lot to weight loss than simply saying some weighing scale. Weighing scale is one way to test or to check progress. All right, there are other ways, and like I told you before, my clothes fit good, I feel good, I am more confident, I am vibrant, I am active, and I am telling you I'm performing better at other duties as well. So let me see you in the next one, and I hope you hit that subscribe button. This is only day 30. We are going up to day 75 hard. So the next time we are weighing again is day 60. So stay tuned for that, and do not miss out on this progress. Start your own today and watch your progress step by step. So this exercise literally had me walking for about an hour to and from. So I walked 30 minutes going, 30 minutes back, and that's an hour. So it also counts as part of my exercise. So you guys, that was that, and I hope you enjoyed this ride with me. It's a lot. It is actually 7:30. I'm back in the house. I left at 6:30. So it's been an hour of walking to and from. I did not spend much time at the center where I went to test my weight, and I went to the same spot hoping to find the same scale, and then I found a new scale because the old scale is not working anymore. So I stepped on the new scale, trusting that everything I did for 30 days, there's no way that can be there's no way my body would disappoint me that much. So I stepped on the new scale with hope, with faith, trusting that everything I put in effort for the last 30 days cannot disappoint me that much. So yeah, I went and found the new scale, and that was a bit terrifying, and I didn't know if I knew how to read it. Actually, I think I am 82 pounds. Okay, in kgs it's 82.5, and I stepped on the scale fully dressed like this and with my phone in my hand, so we can say the 5 is for those things, and I weigh 82 kgs. Do you agree with me or not? That was a lot, but I'm proud of myself. 3.1 kgs is quite a lot to have lost, and I know my efforts are paying off. I wasn't expecting to be under 80 kgs. No, it's not realistic, and even if it was true, it wouldn't be sustainable. Whatever it is I may have done to get to that 80 or less than 80 kgs within 30 days, it wouldn't be a sustainable way to lose weight. So yeah, there you have it. I lost 3.1 kgs, 4 weeks of consistency, 30 days, and that is awesome. Imagine if you started your journey today, how it would be. I think you should start yours and stick to it. Observe your progress, eat whole food, incorporate healthy habits like walking and drinking hot water or hot drinks after food. Track your calories, make sure you are in a calorie deficit. Yeah, and keep going and don't stop. Oh, I am happy for me. I hope you are happy for me, and if you are, please hit that subscribe button. I will talk about the meals I ate. in the next video. Please stay tuned, subscribe, and I will share with you everything, including pictures. that I've managed to take over time. But I usually don't take pictures of my food. So the ones that I've taken, I will share with you in the next video. Please hit subscribe and let me see you in the next video.